2026. Welcome to the show. By P.O.P. Man, it's gonna be a powerful year this year. Can you feel it? Have you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? You already know how I go, man. We're gonna start this year off real powerful, man. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? P, Hero Training 2026. Can you feel it? Come on, y'all. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Hero Training 2026. Hood soul. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Hero Training 2026. Welcome to the huddle. Each one reach one, or each one teach one. If you that one, then you already know that you enough. Oh, can you feel it? Can you feel it? I had to let the intro go because this is a new year and I need to reintroduce myself. My name is P. I come here to Hero Train. And I know that your attention is the most powerful thing that you can pay, so I'm going to give my all to be worthy. Because, John, you already know what it is, sister. Welcome to the huddle, Shiro. This your year. Hero Training 2026. Hood soul, or can you feel it? Swipe, you already know what time it is. No, this P right here. This ain't Rollo Slim. This P. Hero Training 2026. Hood soul, can you feel it? Man, we're going to get straight to the message. They say 2026 is the year of the horse. The year of the horse. And I want to start off by saying right now, everybody got a horse. You got a horse, you got a horse, you got a horse, you got a horse, you got a horse. If you listening at me right now in the moment or on the replay, listen to me when I say you got a horse. Some horses are strong. Some horses are tired. Some horses been standing still so long that they don't even know that they can run anymore. Everybody got a horse. Your horse is something that you move and carry you through when your legs don't work no more. Your horse is your faith. Your horse is your dream. Your horse is your skills. Your horse is whatever anchors you down to let you know you're going to fight a little bit more. That's your horse. Everybody got a horse. You got a horse. Got to get on them and ride them. Got to get on it and ride it. This is the year. You got to get on your horse. You got to ride it. Let me use your mind. Let me use your mind for a second. If you would, just close your eyes. Because they say if you really want to see the truth, all you got to do is really close your eyes. So just close your eyes if you're listening to me, unless you're driving. Imagine the horseman or the most powerful woman on a horse coming over the hill at the break of dawn. This represents mission. You don't hear a sound. All you hear is the hooves of the horse clacking. You hear it get closer. You know they coming and they mean business. Get on your horse. Imagine when you get to a destination of peace and love and commitment and completion. You imagine yourself riding the horse off into the sunset. You ain't in a rush because you know peace waits. Everybody got a horse, but everybody don't know how to make their horse run. When times get hard, when hills are approaching, when the load get heavy, everybody got a horse. But everybody don't know how to make their horse giddy up. This is the year of the horse. This is the year of the horse. I heard this on social media. And sometimes I say, man, through spirit. See, spirit is wind. Sometimes when you make it into symbols or things, it's about things that inspire you, that move through. They say it moves through. You inhale, you indie, you inspect, you ingest. So I've been on the horse. Every time I hear something about a horse, it's just been triggering me. Something got me intrigued. So the year of the horse. Before I even understood it was the year of the horse, 3 weeks ago, I want to give a shout out to Low Key. Kenny McBride, I want to say his name in honor because he taught me something powerful. He was telling me about he had a horse. And I've knew many people with horses, but this is the first time that I got to really talk to a man who really had a horse and understood what it means to care for a horse and ride a horse. And I say, Kenny, have you ever made your horse get down on it? He said, yeah, man, she was a girl, and man, she was something else. But I would get down on her. And I said, well, Kenny, how you make her go fast? He said, it's kind of hard to explain, you know. When you're together, it's almost like she can feel it when you want to go. He said, it's kind of hard to explain. And I started chewing on that. Started to study the horse. So how did a horse become a powerful tool? See, a horse got a heart that weighs 10 pounds. It's a powerful animal. In the American, see, people talk about history. Understand, you can understand symbolic things to understand who and what. See, a horse came over here with the Spaniards. And when you hear Spaniards, don't think about Mexican. Think about white men. Think about Christopher Columbus, or think about the Pilgrim. These were Spaniards. They came from Spain. They brought the horse on a ship and put them on North American soil as a means of understanding how to move through a land. They had a powerful relationship with the horse. Alexa, what is the relationship between a human and a horse?
Humans and horses have a fascinating relationship that's evolved over thousands of years. It's a partnership built on trust, communication, and mutual respect. Horses were first domesticated for work and transportation, but now many people form deep emotional bonds with these majestic animals.
Thank you. See, it's a cultivated relationship. I'm going somewhere.
You're so welcome, Trav. Happy to share some horse wisdom with you.
Thank you. I say this is the year of the horse. So I don't just want to talk rhetoric. I want you to understand what I'm saying. It's the year of the horse. Alexa, what is the relationship between a human and a horse called?
The relationship between humans and horses is called equitation. Would you like to know more about how this partnership developed over time?
No. Equitation. See, it's a thing. I ain't just talking words.
Got it. Thanks for letting me share some equine knowledge with you.
I ain't just saying words. It's a thing. The year of the horse. Everybody got a horse. You got a horse. We got a horse. She got a horse. They got a horse. You got to get on your horse and make it ride. But some people don't know how to get on the horse and make it ride because they don't have a relationship with their horse. What is your horse? What carry you through when you feel you can't go no more? It's 2026, the year of the horse. The question is more powerful than the answer. The most powerful thing you can pay is your attention. A horse was used for traveling. Art is an imitation of life. Culture is art. Creation comes from culture and art. People at a time in the primitive origins of inventions would study things in nature that was necessity to the relationship between people and things. What was necessary? So the idea of an automobile traveling came from the principles of a horse. How can we mechanically create something that helps us move? Still to this day, you measure the heart of your horse by the power, its horsepowers. There's a culture that's based off science, understanding, discipline that meets every week at a track and tests and challenge and measure horsepower. And the more and more a mechanic, someone who's a doctor of philosophy, of science, of gas, oil, fuel, wind, power. It's the year of the horse. How much power do your horse have? What's going to carry you through? Is it your career? Keisha Johns, I love you. When you give me a comment, you put fuel on the fire. He can make his horse dance. I don't know you personally, but I pay attention enough because I know you pay attention to me enough to see that you are a cook and your horse and your gift and your purpose and your passion is in the food. And I can just tell by the way you presentate your food that it's way deeper than taste. It has something to do with the process that fuels your soul. It's 2026. Someone bite into your muffin, make your horse dance, sister. I believe in you. It's the power of the year of the horse. I'm on here riding, hero training. I ride it with purpose. I stand on here to give my gift to help it to take me somewhere. Take me somewhere that gives me security. That gives me all the things that's necessary for me to stand strong in every position I play as a man, a husband, a father. I want to be grip tight. And I got a whole lot of gifts and talents that's going to use as horses. I got a stable. I got a 4-horse carriage that I'm pulling a heavy load. And I believe they're going to take me there. I know they're going to take me there. This is the year. My corner say, don't yell. See, in 2026, Trav, you got to sharpen up your jab. Sometimes when you yell, your message get distorted and people may not understand or the jewels of what you're saying. Tighten your jab up, Trav. Don't swing so wild. Got to train my horse. Got to get connected. 2026. I know it's new. It means it's born again. There's three things that's real to everybody. Because truth is real to everybody, or it ain't real to nobody at all. I want to talk about three things that's real to everybody. Everybody is born. Everything is born. Everything must grow. Growth is synonymous to change. We all children that has gotten old. You still the same person that you was on your birthday. I'm talking about the very first day. But through growth, change and development happens. It's real to everybody. And everybody gonna die. When you're dead, there's no more growth. There's no more change. It's in the stone. It's complete. It's done. It is what it is. So anytime you use these words in 2026, it is what it is, that means your horse dead. It ain't going to change no more. If it's still living, if it's still breathing, if it's still going through the process, that's real to everybody. And I'm talking about if it ain't real to everybody, then it ain't real to nobody at all. So if it's living, it ain't no is what it is. It's still got to change. It's still got to grow. Unless you're saying it's dead. Unless you're saying it's dead. And some things have end dates. But if it ain't going to change and if it ain't going to grow, then it's dead. And I want to tell you that's real to everybody. That's real to everybody. That's real to everybody. And if it ain't real to everybody, then it ain't real at all. If it's dead, it ain't growing and it ain't changing. So in 2026, get on your horse or accept that it's dead. And if you accept that, there's a place. I just ain't trying to be there. I'm on the horse. I'm coming over the hill at the set of dawn on a mission. And I intend to leave. Going over the hill in the sunset. With everything I left with purpose to get and gain. (2026), be real enough to change your mind. 2025, about 2-3 weeks ago. Changing your mind is a process. Everything is a process. Ain't nothing instant. Sometimes we can get in rhetoric and we can talk it in a new way. But if you ain't did nothing or started a process or in the midst of the process, then you just talking. Manifestation. It's a real thing. It's more than a word. It works in a powerful way. Tell you I had to change my mind. Some real shit. My inspection due in March. I'm talking some real life shit. I talk with truck drivers a lot. And I talk to them while they at work. And anytime you at work, no matter where you work, there's an order of operation and there's a principles that everything go by. And one of the most powerful principles of anywhere you work and anything you do is safety. Safety first. And if you don't know that, don't ever forget that. Say it to yourself 7 times in a row. Safety first. They say it's a power. I don't know. It's rhetoric, but I believe it. They say if you say something 7 times in a row, then it becomes a mental bump in your mind and a seed, and it will grow roots. So I don't know if it worked, but I believe it. So I say things 7 times. Just today, I was riding with my mother-in-law and my daughter, and my mother-in-law told my daughter, she said that her grandmama told her, if you shift the flower, you will always see who your real friends is. And she told my daughter, this is my daughter's grandmama, say, if you shift the flower, you'll always know who your friends is. And I told my daughter, I say it 7 times so you'll never forget it. And you'll always have something that your grandmama told you. And my daughter said it 7 times. So I believe it. I practice it. So I hear them say safety first. They do a pre-check. So I try to apply truth. See, truth applies anywhere and everywhere. Truth ain't a circumstance type of thing. So when I'm at work, I put on Facebook, I won the safety slogan. When accidents are at a 0, everybody is a hero. See, safety applies everywhere. It's either real to everybody or it ain't real to nobody at all. So when I'm at home, I got to think safety first. So I do a pre-check on my cars every time I drive them because I know that my wife and my children are driving the cars that I'm responsible for the maintenance on. So I'm talking to brothers about what they do at work, but I'm applying it at home. So about 2 weeks ago, I told my wife, I say, baby, we're going to have to get some new tires on your car before we do inspection because I know them ain't going to tire and we ain't put no tires on there. We bought the car brand new and we ain't put no tires. So this is about, I ain't never understood how long it truly take for a brand new set, but now I know and it's time. I say, but baby, I think we can make it about 2 more months around that time. But I'm just letting you know we got to prepare for new tires. It's the first of the year. I'm putting it off long as I can. Ain't nobody above the bullshit. You know how we get during the holidays. We on recovery in the brand new season. But I'm still running the play like I do. I turn outward. So it's just now become a nature in me. I always, when I walk by my tires, I look at my tires just to make sure. And today, yesterday, I don't know what made me do it, but I did it, and I saw something white, and it caught my attention. I said, what's that? And I saw a thread on the inside. Thread is kind of like where it's done worn down. And I felt so ashamed. Talking about when ain't nobody looking. Talking some real manhood shit. I'm talking about when ain't nobody looking. I felt ashamed because my wife and my children riding around with bald tires. And anytime you see something worn down that much, man, that's what causes blowouts. So me unks knowing my family been riding around vulnerable to a blowout, worn out tires in the inside, I felt the shame when wasn't nobody looking because every day I talk about safety first. But I gather myself and say, hey, I'm happy I saw it. But now I was compelled to do something. Thought I had 2 more months. Anybody know me personally? I was a tire dealer in my business. I'm real familiar with the tire game. I got a lot of tire relationships. My dad is still in the tire game. My brother Mike Shaw in the tire game. I say, man, I need 2 tires. I gave him a side. I say, man, I need them ASAP. Boom, 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 boom. But I'm thinking I'm just running my play, trying to put myself in the best situations. And I don't know how long it may take for them to connect. But now my consciousness messing with me. Trav, how dare you play with another trip, knowing it's a chance. "2026, man, we're going to talk for real. Talking real life, I ain't talking make-believe. And in real life, when anybody can say God said, when you ain't playing, I ask you what it sound like. And I'm here to say God said. A voice in my head that sound like myself that said, you know better. And I don't care what you got to do. You know better and you know what's real. And you ain't no gambling man. So don't you gamble." Told my wife, said, "Babe, I got to do what I got to do." And I took a deep breath. Said, "It's the new year. Ain't nobody but the bullshit, but the bullshit will make you better if you real enough to deal with it. Let's deal." Life come at you fast. Everybody got a horse. But like low key say, man, it's something, it's a feeling, I can't explain it. But when you get that feeling, the urgency, everybody can fight when they back get up against the wall and they ain't got nowhere to run. Oh, you'll be surprised how much you can fight. You'll be surprised how much your horse will go when you ain't got no choice and you ain't got no option. But in 2026, let's learn to fight our and make our horse gallop before we get bagged up in the corner. Let's get it on the track. Let's make it go. Let's make it pull its ear back. Your horse got a big heart. Connect with it. But the most powerful thing is you got to identify what is your horse. What kind of relationship can you communicate? I talk about empathy. See, these are words that seem deep, but they ain't deep. It sounds deep to say that a man can tame a horse to understand him. There's a powerful ancient relationship that came over here that catapulted and used to take history from one place to another. Man, I could talk so deep about the relationship and how a man can have the power to train in his horse or not. But that ain't so deep. Everybody understands this connection. When a baby come into this world, you are that baby's horse. That baby depend on you to take them to nourishment, guidance, for them to grow when they're born. And I promise you, if you pay attention to your newborn like you have, we all children that has gotten old, there's a connection that's beyond words. That your baby can tell you, I need you and I love you. When did you lose it? When did you lose it? I saw a video of a woman telling her mama, I try to forgive your mama. I try to forgive you, mama. The older I get, I try to accept things that I couldn't control. But mama, you abandoned me. And mama, I don't know how to say it no other words than mama, I try to forgive you, but mama, I'm really fucked up. And I don't know what to do, mama, because it seems like don't nobody understand me. I know I done got old, but I'm still a child. I'm still a baby. You abandoned me. Everybody got a horse. Everybody got a horse. As man is a man is as real as his reason. Man, nothing in this world will give me a reason more than my wife and my children. I was talking to my brother Kamara, and I gotta say it because it's real life shit. I'm talking about riding your horse. Sometimes we be in the dojo and he be trying to make me understand how powerful my jab is. And he said, you so good, why you ain't on? Why you ain't rich? Why you ain't famous? And the question is more powerful than the answer. And I be shaking like I get gunpowder. Because everybody in the world will want to say he ain't on because he ain't good enough. He ain't made it because he ain't good as he think he is. He ain't smart as he think he is. People see me say, Trav, man, I thought you would have been on. I say, I have. Ain't nobody been paying attention. I've been blanking the whole goddamn time. But it don't look like, and it ain't nothing that I could say to make it make sense. But a man as real as his reason, and nothing would give me more of a reason to stand in this moment today with my dignity, with my respect, with my honor, with my pride, with my soul intact. To say being a daddy and a husband, it's worth more than trying to gain the world, man, losing my soul, man. We talk this shit, we believe this shit. But because the truth ain't popular, some of us don't put our horse on the track. This ain't about being good enough or not. If you're real, you as real as it get. You got to know that. I done been in the room with every level of person you can think, from intellectual to stardom to no matter what. Man, off in my crazy ass mind, I'm the one. I'm a bad motherfucker. I'm a bad motherfucker. And that's to my wife and my children. So everybody got a horse. Don't you compare your horse to nobody else's. I can't compare mine to nobody's. The world will make you compare your horse. The world will make you compare your horse to somebody else's. The world will say I should have been on because they don't see me on TV. But in the light of Puff Daddy and everything else, all these preachers, everybody selling their soul. Ain't nobody got dignity, integrity. We just watch sinners. We just watched all things. We hear the stories. Man, to get into Hollywood, to get over there, Cat Williams, everybody telling you, but how long are we still going to keep trying to justify and use illusions and bullshit as the standard of what's real, what's God, what's love? These people, man, ain't real when ain't nobody looking, and you say, well, how can you say that? Because these people don't have structured families that last. See, we don't understand what real and fake is. Anything real will withstand the test of time. And that's how it works for everybody or nobody at all. If it's real, it will stand the test of time. And if it don't stand the test of time and it wasn't real for whatever it represented, that's life. I've been talking about gold. I had a real reflection on it. I say we in a time of fakeness. So much, man, that wearing fake gold has become acceptable and norm. Not because we just accept everybody wearing fake gold, but nobody even understand the concept of real gold. It's real life shit. In 2007, when the economy crashed, gold had a spike. Gold reached levels that it had never reached in the last 100 years, damn near a civilization. Gold reached a peak. This is why rappers began to wear platinum. But they had to create an illusion that platinum was worth more than gold. And because people couldn't understand value and real understanding, they fell for the illusion. And people was wearing silver and white gold, saying it was real gold, because the illusion was real gold had went so high that if you had it, you would sell it, because you couldn't pass up the opportunity. I tell the story all the time, but it's powerful. In 2000, I bought a necklace weighed 107 grams. I paid $937 for it. In 2010, I sold it for $5,000. Today, that necklace, 107 grams, if you go buy it out of a jewelry store, costs it $17,000. Everything has an order of operation. I see people wearing $17,000 worth of gold on their neck at a minimum, who don't have any other infrastructure as a man, as an adult. You ain't got to wonder if it's real. It don't make sense. But we don't know the difference between real and fake. So I had been trained in real and fake, and I knew that, well, if I go to a pawn shop and I buy a necklace from a pawn shop, then I know that the pawn shop got a real testing process that they will always go through to ensure that their gold was real. So before that, I bought a necklace from the pawn shop. Big old necklace. I knew it was real because they stand behind their word and their product. So I started wearing the necklace. And I remember one time I was in the hood in Beverly on Zebulon, and I was with some old players, and they said, man, that thing there don't look right. And my ego took off. How dare you say I got on a fake chain, nigga? Man, I felt insulted. Because I know enough about gold to where, man, I can't be got, and I ain't went nowhere to be got. We're got and getting. But they created doubt. They created doubt. And man, when doubt come in somewhere, it's a real thing. This when they come when they say you got to show thyself thy prove. You Sometimes you gotta prove shit to yourself when ain't nobody looking. See, this way integrity comes. Who are you when ain't nobody looking? When ain't nobody looking, man, I got a principle and standard that I hold myself to. I don't care. I ain't trying to get by from nobody. When I'm by myself, with myself, me, myself, and I think God really paying attention then, so I can't lie. When there's doubt, I got to wash it out with truth, confidence, and purity. I ain't walking away with belief when I got to face doubt. I got to know. Went up there. They said, I don't know how this happened. I don't know how this happened. The chain was fake. They said, I don't know how this happened. They gave me a refund. They gave me so much credit. They gave me everything. It was the Cash America right there on Wilkinson, where the Walmart at right now, but it ain't there no more. This was before that. This how long ago that was. It was right there. I mean, I'm standing in there like my whole world going crazy. Like, how in the fuck did y'all have me out here in this world being fake and got called out on it when I done did all I know, every which way I've been trained? Man, I'm the son of a junk man. Man, I understand how metals and things work. How did I get caught in this shit? I was so ashamed. I'm 21 years old. I'm talking about with a necklace bigger than the rappers. So I told my daddy, man, he said, son, that's how the world is, man. Ain't everybody can get got. Sometimes, man, people go to the highest level to make something seem real. He said, they got some you can put acid. He said, boy, they go all the way to the max to fake it. But I said all this to say, no matter how much they master fake, Master Time will tell the truth. Can't withstand the test of time. So that lesson taught me, man, don't never accept nothing on face value. That's why to this day, I'm so motherfucking thorough with every deal I make that you don't have no understanding how much I done looked in the inside and broke down the wiring diagram to understand every order or operation so much that, man, I ain't just doing this shit, man. I done stood in the midst of my ego. Come on, man. So be real. And time gonna tell. I promise you time gonna tell. Time gonna tell. So get on your horse. Let's ride this thing. Trey Forte, you already know what time it is, cuz. Gonna get up out of here, man. So can you feel it? So can you feel it? Alexa, what's the most powerful music in the world?
Good Soul by P.O.P.
I promise you, I'm getting on that horse. Me and some more horsemen. We're coming over the hill at sunset. We're going to be on the stage this year. And I'm going to show you way more than I can tell you. Show you what Black Power is. I'm going to show you what unity is. I'm going to show you what harmony is. I'm going to show you what I mean when I say it's either real to everybody or it ain't real to nobody at all. I mean it when I say that. Trey Prue, I love you. Good to see you, sister. You got a whole lot of momentum in my tank. You made an impact on me last year. More than you'll ever understand. More than you'll ever know. I ain't never met you personally in my life. But you made more powerful impact in my life, in my family life. The people that's been knowing me since my birthday, and I'm talking about the very first day. I'm just talking about last year alone. They say the truth is always in the moment. You came through in moments. Taheem, you already know what it is, brother. True story, man. Ride your horse, man. Ride your horse. Get on your horse, man. Make it take you where you want to go. I know you got a powerful horse. I done saw it pull you through some times. I paid attention. I watched. I heard. I got to hear it. I got to hear it firsthand. I ain't talking about just watching and paying attention. I got to feel it. I saw it. Kick it harder. It's built to take you where you want to go. Big brother Crump, you already know, man. Certain things I say on here, man, I want y'all to understand. Rhetoric is just people saying something. We live in a rhetorical society where everybody just rhetoric. We say the same thing. We become parrots. Polly want a cracker. Quack, quack, quack. The same person saying it the same way over here as the same person saying it the same way over there. And don't nobody know who the fuck Polly is. But when I say each one reach one, each one teach one, if you are that one, then you are enough. Listen when I tell you, my brother Crump. Man, you one of the ones, man. Boy, I know you believe in me. That man told me at any table I'm at, you got a seat. Told him the other day in real life, I ain't talking make believe. I say crank the table back up. He done stood by his word, and I done sat at the table with some very powerful, influential leaders, levels of leadership. And we live by principles, impact over recognition. See, the real ain't popular, and the real don't seek popularity. The real is experienced by those that's there to witness. And we witnessing it with each other. So I know that brother believe in me. He might not be the only one, but if he was, man, you enough. And I hope I'm enough for anybody that I say I believe in you. Everybody real until shit get real. And everybody wish a motherfucker would until a motherfucker do. Seek realness. Be prepared for whatever, but seek realness. So I ain't saying nobody above the BS. You see what I'm talking about? It's gonna come. It got to. It's how it works. 2026. Either the bullshit gonna turn into fertilizer or it's gonna stink that motherfucker up. The choice is yours. Hold me down.